There's nobody who is a better visionary than Jesus Christ. Think of it. You don't have to be a Christian or a member of a church, and you have heard his command through the centuries. Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. He sums up in one sentence what it is to feel God's presence and to experience God's power and to pursue God's plan. And talk about effective. Here we are, 2,000 years downstream of that call to follow him and become fishers of men. And that verse is still relevant. That power, that presence, and that mission is still advancing. And as a church, all through our history, we have been marked by that kind of visionary commitment, that kind of expectancy and unpredictable attitude, on tiptoe, leaning forward on what God is calling us to be and to do in our culture and in our generation. However, if you're like me, 2 years of a pandemic and then coming out of that in order to make sure as a church we remain stable and healthy, you can lose a little bit of that risk-taking mentality, the adventure aspect of what it is to follow Christ and to be on his mission. Now, by God's grace, we have great morale around here. We're growing. We've got great commitment and energy and excitement to be absorbed in the things of God, but it feels like it's time to take advantage of the opportunity that is buzzing around this place, meaning your lives, your sphere of influence, your gifts, your talent, and the people of your life also need to know what it is to follow Jesus and to become fishers of men. So this Thursday at our members meeting, it's going to be one you don't want to miss, as quite frankly, I want us to recapture that visionary attitude. I want to once again embrace this fast, ambitious, a big picture view of what God can and I expect will do with our church over the next year or even into the future. We do that. I wrote down a handful of things that will happen regardless of the results. We'll be individuals as well as a church that is optimistic rather than pessimistic. Talk about countercultural. We'll be confident as we make Christ known rather than timid and afraid. We'll be determined rather than intimidated. Regardless of the obstacles or the difficulties that may come, we'll persevere. We'll be a contagious group as opposed to a stagnant group that limps along. And then finally, we'll be risk takers rather than people that retreat into safety. There'll be a lot more practicalities on Thursday, 6 o'clock here at the Orpheum. Again, it's not going to be one that you want to miss. I can't wait to tell you about it.